welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca. Today I am doing the Unpopular Opinions book tag. I have my little cheat sheet, that way I can read what the questions are and answer them appropriately, or honestly, whatever works. I know I look quite extremely red right now. We took the kids out to go fishing over the weekend and we forgot sunblock. And I live in Arizona, so obviously we all look like lobsters now. So make sure you wear your sunblock if you're going outside during the summertime. It's a very important thing. Anyhow, back on track. So the Unpopular Opinions book tag. I will go ahead and link the creator down below if I'm able to find it. That way you can watch their original video. And here we go. So question number 1, what is a popular book or series that others like, but you don't? I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but I do not like the Nevernight series by J. Kristoff. I've only read the first book in that series. I did give it a 5 out of 5. I felt like it was written very well. It was just very crass, very vulgar, and it wasn't a type of read that I truly enjoyed as far as what I enjoy reading. So that is probably a book or book series that I did not like, that everybody I know and have watched on YouTube loves. And so there you go. A book or series, Number 2, a book or series that others don't like, but you love. And that would have to be the Selection series, and that is by Kira Cass. I know a lot of people have a problem with that series. I've watched other YouTubers that didn't enjoy it, or that felt it was too closely resembling another book series, or that they had an issue with the main character. I understand all of their opinions, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but it is a book series that I know when I read, I can completely get lost in. I enjoy the quick wit and the silly interaction between the lead characters, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It is something that I can go to again and again and just enjoy reading. So number 3, a love triangle where the person included, Number 3, a love triangle where the person ended up with someone you didn't want them to, or an OTP you didn't agree with. That would have to be the Love Triangle in the Dark Artifices by Cassandra Clare. I don't want to go into details because I don't want to, if you haven't read it yet, I don't want to ruin it for anyone. But in that situation, I did not like it. I felt like the way that the couple ended. See, I feel like if I even go into why I didn't agree with it, it will ruin it for everybody else. But if you have read it, then you understand what the end scenario was. And I wasn't for that. That's not my cup of tea. So there's that. Number 4, what is a genre you don't normally reach for? And that would be sci-fi. I do love fantasy. I have read sci-fi before, but it's not something that I typically reach for normally. In fact, the only reason why I would reach for a sci-fi book is if it is highly recommended by someone that I trust, if that makes any sense. Okay, number 5, what is the popular character you do not like? And if anybody has watched my, I think it was one of the first videos that I made, it was Laia from An Ember in the Ashes. I can't stand that character one iota. She is very whiny. She's very self-doubting. She second guesses herself at every turn, basically saying, oh, I'm too weak for this, or I can't do this, but I have to do it. Okay, but it's not like something where she feels weak and then she conquers that weakness and she moves on. It's that way through the entire book. She's constantly second guessing herself, constantly talking down about herself in her, and to me that seems like a mental health issue, where I feel like, okay, the girl needs to take a look at herself and find out how to fix it or how to overcome thinking that way. And it kind of triggers my own anxiety because of the fact that I'm like, okay, I can see, I don't know. Anyway, she drives me nuts. And whether I was trying to read the book physically or listen to the audiobook, I could not get past her character. She drove me crazy. Anyway, let's go on with that one. Let's see here. Number 6, what is an author that you can't seem to get into? And that would be Mary Lou. I've read, I think, her Legend series. I don't know if I actually finished it, but I did start reading it, and it's just something that, like, her style of writing, I don't know what it is. I just have a hard time staying intrigued or interested in it. And so I don't know, like, I haven't tried reading her other series. That might be something that I could try reading, or her other books. I know I got another book that she just came out with recently that I was going to try and read because it came in one of my book boxes. But I just have a really hard time staying interested in the books that I have read of hers. And maybe it's just because she does a lot of sci-fi writing. I don't know. Let's see, number 7. What is a popular book trope you are tired of seeing? And I have a hard time with this one because there's times where I'm like, oh my gosh, that book trope is so overdone. And then other books where I'm like, oh my gosh, this book trope is amazing. They did this book trope to the best that it could have been written. But one that I'm getting tired of seeing, and I've enjoyed it in the books that I've read it, but it just seems like it's in every book now, is where the lead character is an assassin. And there's just so many books now that are about the lead female being an assassin, and I feel like that has just been overdone. Another one I think is where the lead female is like, nobody understands her, she's so misunderstood. That to me, I think, has been way overdone as well. And then one that bothers me now that I am an adult and I am a parent is where you have that trope where either the parents have died or the parents are or any adult in the book is like stupid, like they don't know what's going on with their own kid, or they don't I don't know, like, but the parents are either dead or they're portrayed awful. And I don't feel like that's something that is, I mean, there's a lot of family dynamics where, yes, that is true, but I do believe that there are a lot more healthy dynamics between teenagers and adults. And so, like, I would just really enjoy seeing more of that in books that came out now, where, you know, the teen can lean on the parent and the parent gives them good advice, and then they go from that and move forward. I know it doesn't, I guess it takes away a lot of the drama of it, or the easy way of going around the parent to whatever situation they're in, but I just find that that is a trope that just bothers me now as an adult. Let's see here. Oh, and the final question, number 9. What is a TV or movie adaptation that was better than the book? Let's see here. Probably gonna get a lot of flack for this because I haven't read the entire series. I've only read the first couple of books, but I feel that the Harry Potter movies were phenomenal. And the books that I have read, and I take it, I watched the movies before I read the books, but I felt like the movies have just such an important role in my heart, that when I've read the books after watching the movies, I love the books, don't get me wrong. I've enjoyed reading the books when I have read the books, but they don't give me that same sort of warmth, I guess. I don't know, that just like that desire to be there in it. And the way that they did those movies, it was just phenomenal. I mean, those movies couldn't have been done any better than what they were. They picked amazing actors and actresses for that show. And just the way it just brings everything to life. And that's one situation where I'm like, I know people love the books. I know they're like gung-ho over it, and I don't know if it's because I watched the movies before I read the books and that's why I felt that way, but those movies are amazing, and there's no, anyhow, yeah, I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash about that, but anyhow, it's just my opinion. So anyway, that is the Unpopular Opinions book tag, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me here, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the bell icon, that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Right now my schedule is uploading a video every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm active on my Instagram channel on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so yeah, that's just trying to stick to a schedule, that way you guys know when to expect me to upload. And yeah, so if you know anyone who would enjoy my videos, go ahead and send them my way. And yeah, thank you for everything. And if you haven't done this book tag yet, then please do it and tag me in it, that way I can watch it and see what your guys' opinions are. I know it's kind of an older tag, but I wanted to do it, so there you go. Anyway, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.